Hello everyone, I am Dr. Gitanjali Amrawat. I am from Sri Swaminarayan Vishwamangal Gurukul College, Kallool, which is affiliated with the GTU. So here, this and my coming video will be all about artificial intelligence. It is the course of BE 8th semester of GTU. So I would be covering all this complete syllabus with every individual topic with my videos. I will be uploading my videos on daily basis and I will cover almost every topic. So let's start with the term artificial intelligence itself. The word artificial means the object that seems like a real but is not real. We call them as an artificial thing. And intelligence means capability of grasping the power, grasping the knowledge. Like if someone is scoring 90% or 80%, we cannot say them they are intelligent. So intelligence can be measured as per the ability for grasping the knowledge. Suppose in a class there are 50 students and there's one teacher who's teaching them at the same time. It is not necessary that everyone will get everything whatever is taught by the teacher. Like it can be someone is getting 70%, someone is getting 80%, someone is not getting anything. So this is the criteria of grasping the knowledge from student to student, and that varies. So this is the term intelligence. If we take artificial intelligence at the same time, we can say it is a branch of computer science for sure. And when we take our knowledge, when we implement our knowledge and we make a copy of something natural, we develop some model, that is the concept of artificial intelligence. In this we see how the computer can be most useful for the human beings, because what we all want is a free life. We don't want to give some effort for the working. We want a life with complete relax and leisure, luxurious life. So for that, artificial intelligence is the best thing. And in this the latest concept is robot. As we all know about the robot is what, it seems like a human but it is not human, because it will work according to the instructions only. We have to feed the complete instruction how it is supposed to work, how it would work, how it will move, how it will produce the results and output, everything. We have to feed command for each and everything within the robot. So that is the main difference. Like we can take our own decision as per the situations, but robot will not take decision as per the situation. That will work as per the feeded instructions only. So in artificial intelligence we can develop so many models. Even we use the concept of artificial intelligence in daily life, like a vacuum cleaner, that is an example of artificial intelligence. We can see washing machine, that is an example of artificial intelligence. Even daily uses stuffs which is developed, which is designed for the particular uses, that all comes within the artificial intelligence only. In artificial intelligence we can say the we will have various problems, and to get the solution of the problem we follow the concept of divide and conquer. Divide and conquer means first we'll take the problem, we'll divide the problem into sub problems, then we will combine the solution of the sub problem, then to solve the main problem. This is the divide and conquer rule which is used in the artificial intelligence concept. So here we will discuss the most important thing of artificial intelligence, that is application of artificial intelligence. Because it is of no use of teaching, of reading, of getting any subject until and unless we don't know where it is being used, how we can implement, how it is useful in society, how it can be beneficial for us. So artificial intelligence application are uses and criteria. The first main important application of artificial intelligence is gaming. Game playing everywhere, like in mobile phone, Android phone, everyone is playing game, some sort of game. That can be any puzzle. I don't know the much game name, but every game that is having the concept of artificial intelligence. Like we are having cubic puzzle, we are solving them. We are having chess board, that is also the concept of artificial intelligence. For the game playing, what we need all the rules. because whenever we are designing any game, there should be some rules, so that rules will be followed to play that game. Like in chess, there will be a fixed things, like there will be the queen, there will be the king, there will be the horse, how they will move, and according to this. And in cube, there will be 3 by 3, 5 by 5, we have to arrange as per the color, like green, yellow, red, whatever. So in game playing, there will be a common rule. And after that, there's the next application of AI is natural language processing. Natural language is like, some right now we are having, this is natural language, everyone can understand this very easily. Instead of this, suppose I am speaking any Chinese, German, French language, no one would get it easily, because that is, we are not using that language in our daily life. Natural language means very easy to understand, easy to speak, easy to convert and translate. That are natural language. In this, we have the example of Google Assistant. Like, we are typing something, we need to search something on a Google. We can still speak up, and it will let us give the complete information. That is natural language processing. It is understanding our language, or whatever we are saying in any language. The next example is expert system. Expert means having perfection. The word expert means, so expert system, we can say like, the systems, the models which are designed for the particular uses, for with the specific reason, that all will be the expert system. Say we can get an example of X-ray machine. If we are having an X-ray machine, that will do the working of X-ray only. It will not work as per what ECG machine is doing. It will not be used for the sonography machine, that is designed for the sonography purpose, so it will be doing that thing only. So expert systems are the systems which are designed for the specific uses, specific criterias, and they will work for that criteria only. The next is computer vision system. Computer vision system is, what we see is what we get. Like if I am typing something GEETANJA, like that means I can see that on screen. That is a computer vision system, and we can understand them. Now we are using high level languages. In AI, we can use the Python, that is most popular nowadays. We can have Lisp programming, we can have Prolog programming, but in this course, after completing the theory section, we will start Python programming. After that, it is speech recognition technique. That is also an important application of AI. Like, we have heard about the Miko 2. Miko 2 is an it was a device that was developed as per the concept of artificial intelligence. Whenever we are instructing it, it will work according to that. And in Miko 2, we have the concept of artificial intelligence, and we have the concept of emotional intelligence, we have the concept of behavioral studies. Emotional intelligence is somewhat like, if we are feeding a program, like whenever you hear a baby crying voice, just either give him a toy or give him a bottle of milk. So that will be the emotional intelligence. It does not mean whenever the device is listening the baby crying voice, it will start crying. No, it is not an emotional intelligence. Whatever we are feeding, that will work according to that. And behavioral studies are like, if we want to get anyone's behavior, how the person is, we can access their database, like how they are shopping on Amazon, Flipkart, whatever. They are purchasing clothing, they are purchasing toys, they are purchasing something else, what they are searching. On basis of their cookies histories, we can get a idea of behaviors of some person. That is also an example of application of artificial intelligence. The next is handwritten recognition. Handwritten recognition means whatever we are writing, we can recognize, and like a scanner and all that. Next is intelligent robot. Robot and intelligent robot are different, uh, obviously, because robot, they are defined, they are developed for the particular purposes, and they will not go beyond the working. An intelligent robot will be the type of robot that will have the ability for decision making as per the situations, as per the condition. So this is very important application of AI. We can have an intelligent robot. Intelligent robot can be used even in a home purpose, like if someone is having a single kid, we can have a sibling, we can have a robot with which our kid can play. Yeah. So in this AI, we have strong AI, we have weak AI. Strong AI means fully completely based on AI concept. Weak AI means that we are using in our daily life. Even if I am speaking something, I'm recording something, I'm uploading my video, that is an example of AI only. That will be the daily uses, and I will be continuing with the AI videos every day. I will try for every day, and I'll cover complete syllabus of GTU. And thanks for watching.